Here are the biggest mistakes that I see online coaches making when they are trying to scale their business beyond that 10K mark, when you're really trying to go for that 20K, 30K a month mark. These are the biggest roadblocks if you're not already seeing this kind of monetary success inside of your business every month. If you're new to me, my name is Demi. I am a 7-figure online business coach who teaches you real business strategy, no fluff, no BS, to actually sign clients and make money to scale your business. I support my clients on building multiple 6- and 7-figure online businesses. Whether you're in the service providing industry or the coaching industry, this is a place for you to be. So let's get into some of the top mistakes that I see coaches making, especially a lot of the clients that are coming to me when we first start working together, that we have to actually clean up inside of their business if they are wanting to see this kind of success. Number one is that I see you get complacent and lazy, if I'm being honest, with your marketing strategy. So as of right now, you're doing amazing. If you're seeing $10,000 months inside of your business, you've probably built such an incredible community that trusts you, that values what it is that you have to offer. This is awesome. But that does not mean that you can get lazy in your marketing. Just because you've built to where you are now, maybe you've built a little bit of recurring revenue as well, doesn't mean that people are just going to buy from you because you talk about how you make 10K months. Number two, thinking that you're above the business basics. I'm gonna serve you a slice of humble pie. Nobody, not even me, not even the coaches that are making $1 bajillion in their business are above the business basics. At no point ever in my business have I ever thought that I'm above doing things like lead magnets and free masterclasses to build more trust and connection with my community. You have to leave your ego at the door if you want to scale a very successful online business. And just because you're making some great money right now doesn't mean that you can stop focusing on visibility, on nurturing your audience, on building your community, on building trust, on actually creating full-on launch strategies that will sell your offer. A lot of the times, like I said, I see people, once they've tasted a little bit of that success, just believe that they can drop an offer and their audience is going to buy. That's not the case. You should still be going through full-on launches, especially right now if you're making 10K and you want to be making double that, if not triple that. These are the core pieces that need to be top priority in your strategy. Okay, number three, gaps in the product suite, and you're not paying attention to your capacity and your pricing. So many clients will come to me and they're like, I want to make 30K months. And I look at their product suite and their pricing and what they're charging. And I'm like, unless you're signing 100 clients a day, where is this coming from? Because right now the math is not mathing and you don't have the capacity. You don't even have the capacity to be able to make the money that you're saying that you want to be making. If you're scrambling to fill your next program because you know that you have clients that are leaving or contracts ending, that's just not the vibe of you building sustainable revenue and multiple 5-figure cash months. And I don't even want you to just think about getting to 20K, 30K. What about 50K, 100K? You have to be thinking a lot longer term. Put that CEO hat on and really look at your business from a CEO lens of, how am I actually developing a customer journey and offer suite pricing, the whole shebang, so that I can actually start making the income that I want to be making and not have to feel like I'm constantly scrambling, having to sign new clients all of the time. That's a really big piece, is when you don't have a customer journey and clients are just coming and going and you're constantly searching for new leads. That's just not the, oh my God, I keep doing that. That's just not the vibe. Can you tell how I get so, I get so heated about this? Okay, next one. Boundaries and expectations need to be communicated in your content to your clients. This is one of the biggest reasons I see entrepreneurs actually cap themselves, is because they're trying to give everything and be everything for everyone. They have little to no boundaries. And if they have boundaries or expectations in place and they're not actually following through with those, and then they're getting frustrated and resentful of the clients that they have coming in, the work that they need to be doing. And there's actually no time to work on the business because you're constantly working in the business. Again, this is where you really need to play that role of a CEO. You need to be that leader and look at how you're actually developing your programs so that you don't need to be needed all of the time for your clients to see results. I think that's where a lot of people end up capping themselves as well, is feeling like their clients are not going to get results unless you're hand holding them, you're babying them. And to me, that also just shows me you don't have offer suite and curriculum development skills. Again, these are all things I work on with my clients. And the other thing that I really see people cap themselves with, especially when they start making more money inside of their business, is becoming a hoarder of all of that money. Because maybe they fear that, one day they're not going to have that money anymore. They're not going to be able to repeat this success. And instead of continuing to invest in themselves, instead of continuing to up level their strategies and hire new mentorship and even invest in team, if that's what it comes to, that's what you're needing at this point. A lot of the times you don't need to invest heavily in team just yet. It really is about like the mentorship as you're scaling to that multi 6-figure mark. Again, everybody's business desires, all of that is going to be different. But you can't become a hoarder of all of that cash that's just sitting in a bank account you're not even doing anything with. Instead, you should be reinvesting that cash back into the business so that you can propel yourself further into making even more cash. Like, this is how, obviously, a business investment works. The next thing is about being afraid to let go of things in the business that are no longer serving you. It's that old saying of, what got you here is not going to be the things or things that get you to that next place where you want to go. You're going to have to audit what's no longer serving you inside a business and make changes. And this could be changes in your offers. This could be changes in who you're speaking to, in your content. Again, pricing, boundaries, how you're leading, all of the things that, might feel a little bit uncomfortable to change, but are going to be the things that propel you to your edge in that next level to actually get you to where you want to go. Business is about being uncomfortable. You should, if you're not uncomfortable like 98% of the time in your business, then what are you doing? How are you growing? Listen, I can take a look at somebody's business who's capped with their earning potential every single month or feels a little bit stuck and know exactly what needs to shift, probably within 10 minutes of getting my hands in there and looking at the current strategy and what you have in place. It's the reason that so many of my clients come to me capped and then start making, 50 to 100K plus months within the time frame of us working together. Right now, you're probably in a building stage, but you're also in a refinement stage inside of your business. So you're really going to have to look at how you're setting yourself up for the success in the long term. When you are ready to work on your strategy and start making a crap ton of more money inside of your business, up leveling in all of the ways, then this is when you hire me.